Good morning, and it's checkout day from Ubud, and I'm taking you over to breakfast as we go over because yesterday morning we had a little visitor, and he came in to try and pinch some breakfast. So I don't know if it's going to happen again today, but we're going to take you along just in case. Monkeys are quite like at home, just hanging around here. So we've seen them by the pool yesterday, a little bit earlier. In the restaurant, and I've been on the roofs when we were flying the drone yesterday as well, so who knows, we might be lucky enough to see one. Lucky, unlucky, I don't know, it depends how you feel about it, doesn't it, really? Anyway, that's the restaurant up there. We're going to go up.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
Well, yesterday when we came in, we had a buffet. I don't know if you remember, we sort of went round there and got our food. Well, today, maybe there's less people here staying, but there's a menu. Still not too bad. I'm going to have the standard toast and eggs, but the banana pancakes are so good. I'm going to have that as well because we ain't coming back here, so. I might not get us another good one.
I'm sure we'll find another banana pancake.
I'm sure we will. So we've got V turning a bit vegetarian on me.
It's not really a vegetarian, but I don't know if I want fried chicken for breakfast.
Yeah, it's sometimes I don't know. It just in your head.
Yeah.
It don't
I
feel
often
right.
have the noodles and the rice with just vegetables.
Yeah.
I do like vegetables.
I know you do like vegetables, yeah, especially green vegetables.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sometimes your Western body just can't cope with certain things. For me, I've got to have toast. Toast is my breakfast thing, really. Fry up or toast.
Yeah.
So I suppose I can eat meat for breakfast.
You can.
I can, because bacon, sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not fried chicken. Mind you, I've been known to have Kentucky Fried Chicken for breakfast.
Have you?
In my younger days.
On the way over from the pub.
Yeah, on the Shane Walk. And of course, when you go to festivals and things like that, you know, you wake up, have a bacon butty, or sometimes you have a burger, don't you? So, or you don't. You don't.
No, I don't.
But it's been known. This is the difference today, but this is typical hotel breakfast, really, isn't it? Toast, egg, a bit of coffee, some juice. Although they've told us they've got no fruit left, so
Typical cheap hotel breakfast.
Typical cheap hotel breakfast, yeah. I mean, when they say with breakfast, this is probably what you're going to get. I think yesterday's experience was amazing. The buffet was great. Just because you could stuff yourself. I was absolutely stuffed all day. But today, maybe we'll be eating dinner. I also asked for a banana pancake, as I said earlier. Didn't quite expect two to come out, so I'm happy again. Well, that's it. That's time to check out. And we're going to head back to Kuta and find our thoughts on this place. The first day we came, it was quite noisy around the pool. But it was just one family, really, just having a bit of fun. The rest of the time, it's been relatively quiet here. Food, breakfast yesterday was amazing. It was, like I said, it was a buffet. Today, it was more menu-based, but it was okay. Nothing to write home about. But yesterday's was really, really enjoyed it. The banana pancakes here are exceptional, I will say that. The room. The door's frustrating because it's got latches that don't work properly, and you can't close the door, and then you can close the door. It's just minor little things. This is a cheap hotel though, very cheap. So you got to remember that when you're considering it. Would we book here again if we were coming to Ubud? Yes, I think we probably would. We used to go out in the rice fields, as you've probably seen in previous videos, but you certainly more in it here. In and around. While I'm thinking about it, last night we went to see a band up the road here. It's a bar up above I think it's called the Second Floor or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. But the band were called Uncle Bean. Now, I spoke to the bass player afterwards, and they only play that venue, and they only play on Sunday nights. That's all they do. But they were brilliant. They really, really were good. Bass player had a lot of energy and really enjoyed playing, which is always good. When you see a band that enjoys playing it makes it more. The place really filled up. There's a lot of places. There's 2 places that were queues to get in to see music last night. This place didn't have any queues initially, and that's the only reason we went in. But the band, they were good. Take it from me. If you want to see a good band, go and see them. They do a fantastic version of Video Killed the Radio Star by Buggles. And they also did a really good version of Baby One More Time by Britney. But, if you want to know what they like go along and see them. So we're packed up, and we're going to head back to Kuta, like I said, and say goodbye to Ubud. Sort of losing my affection for Ubud, if I'm honest. It's everybody... I don't know, it feels overly touristy now, and a lot of people here are really quite rude. There's no eye contact or anything like that, and I don't know what that is, because it doesn't feel like that in Kuta. Certainly doesn't feel like that in Sanur, but it does here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because everybody's trying to find themselves. Who knows? Anyway, if you think differently, tell me down below if I've been a bit controversial. Is Ubud your favourite place? I don't know if I'd worry about coming back. That's quite sad, isn't it, really? That is quite really sad. You probably will, because, it's like you say you won't do these things, and you do end up doing it. Anyway, let's have one last look around this place. There's the pool. There is a second pool as well, over that way. It's a bit like a rabbit warren, this place, so it's easy to get lost. And I did yesterday. I wandered around and couldn't even find where we were, our room. But there we are. And if you do come here, the monkeys come in from over there. So they come up around, down, and they jump down, and then they go up on that roof there, and they sort of come around. Although we did see them coming around the pool, and I think I got footage of that yesterday morning, didn't I? But there you go. So we're going to check out now, and we'll see you on the journey home. And that was the room, by the way. Flamboyant. So there we are, checked out, and say goodbye. Well, we've decided on the way home. Way home? That's Suji is our home, isn't it? We've decided on the way back to Suji, which is our Indonesian home, really, that we are going to go and see a cat cafe. You know, we have a bit of a love of cats, and if you have watched many of our videos, you'll know we went to France and rescued a cat many years back. Anyway, we're going to go to a cat cafe, just show us a little bit of support. The money that you pay to go in helps look after them and make some, the owners will try to look after as many cats as they possibly can. And it's a nice experience at the end of the day. It might smell a little bit pissy sometimes. And of course, any of you who are coming to Ubud and looking for the Campanam Ridge, well, come down here. And you saw where all the taxis and drivers were going. That's the Campanam Ridge walk. And what it does, it's the ridge that's over there, and it follows that ridge all the way over to there. It's quite a pleasant walk, and I think personally, if I was going to do it any time, I'd do it at sunset, because it is quite nice then, and it starts cooling off, of course. The houses all look a little bit better than some we've seen on the journey. I suppose this is where working Balinese, you know, who are doing okay for themselves, you know, this is where they're living. I ain't got a clue where we are. We're between Kuta and, well, Ubud and Kuta. On the edge of Denpasar, I suppose, aren't we?
Yeah, I reckon probably on.
Yeah, there's some very nice like frontage to the houses and that. Whole new drainage waterway being built here. It does, doesn't it? That looks very heavy. And he's doing it in bare feet.
Oh, okay. You can see why the roads collapsed, because that's a single block of wall holding up all the concrete and bikes and people. There's no like pillars to strengthen it at all. That's why they all start collapsing now.
Well, it's those big heavy lorries going through as well.
Yeah.
Well, we're quite close to the Odd Cat Café, I think it's called. We think it's just over there a bit. Right, so just in case you want to know where it is, we've come off the road and this is the turning we're taking. Odd Cat, this way.
Turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for
Oh, they're so well looked after.
Couldn't remember, still not remember any each of them.
There are approximately 80 cats here, all looking for homes.
Not all for homes. Some in boarding.
Some are in boarding. There are cats in there that are boarding that are, you know, cats on holiday when their owners are on holiday.
Today, I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up on the grind. Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see.
So when you come here, you can make donations, you can buy the cats treats, and you can also buy yourself a drink and some food. By the way, the chocolate brownie is to die for. It is really, really good. And this all goes to help supporting the cats here, because obviously 80 cats don't come cheap, does it? It's going to cost a lot of money to just keep on top of feeding them, let alone all the rest of, you know, medical bills and all the rest of it goes on. So if you're going to come along here, come along, have something to eat, make a donation, buy the cats some treats, and, you know, if you're closer, maybe even adopt one.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun.
Now, this is feeding time. And this is quite crazy.
Spreadsheet line and loosen up.
Trying to escape.
Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday
Was the Odd Cat Café, and really well run that was. We were talking to the owner at the end. She was a lovely lady. I'll take it's the owner. It must be the owner.
Yes.
Yeah, it must be the owner.
She runs it. I don't know.
She runs it anyway. And yeah, very dedicated lady. And we wish her all the best. And if you're watching this and are a bit of a cat lover, why don't you come down here and just give them a little bit of support as well? It's only half hour out of your day, isn't it?
Yeah. And the cost, you're telling us the cost of neutering. They have like a non-profit organisation comes in from Australia to neuter them at a cost of around about 220,000 per cat, which is absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So if you can come down and put 220 in the box,
That's one
in
more
the tip
cat.
box, and buy coffee and some snacks, and you know, don't get your change from the drink. Probably a good way to do some good in Bali.
Yeah, you've fed a couple of cats, you've neutered a cat, and
Had your cat fix.
had your cat fixed as well, yeah. Right, we're going to head on back to Kuta now, to our home from our home. Car's still there, so that's a good sign.